right. Once again, it's as easy as it comes across the feed, and I'm like, no, I know we've listened to him before, and I think this is in the heavier category, if I recall. Little sound check winks at me from a few minutes ago saying, yeah. So I'm just saying, if you're, looking to chill, this might not help. Ooh. Okay, first and foremost, over here at Reaction Rants and Rabbit Holes, just in case you're an August Burns Red only viewer. I hope I don't stomp all over it. I highly recommend go check it. If this is the first time you heard the track, I am the wrong place to listen to the track. It's going to be more filtered through my own personal everything, and then ideas that are pretty prevalent on the channel. The nihilism. Instantly, I flashed to not the music. I like Nightwish. I thought that was good. I liked it. We were having a blast. But there was a small percentage of individuals in the comments who, you are nothing. You are worthless. You can't know anything, so you know nothing. Basically, solipsism with, defeatism, and it is, I can't do nothing. It's all just set in motion. We're all just stardust. Well, you're a sentient pile of stardust with a universe that has a set framework of rules that exist. So the I can't know it all, so I know nothing set really frustrates me. You can know volumes and then never know enough. But the I'm nothing, worth nothing, it's all nothing. I struggle with that mindset, find it very destructive. It's a prison, all right. It's a dehydrator for your soul. Nihilism is oppression. Nothing is but with the vision. You better ambition to show your grief. Don't shoot the messenger. The power in my words is to stay at this cafe. Don't be another number. Just waiting to expire the nameless never pass by. Saw that coming. Damn, we're on the side that believes there's some and you can pick your belief if it has do no harm. I'm not going to criticize your path, but we've been reflecting on some fake Christian and and I mean I am guilty. I am sin. I do bad stuff, but what I would never do is preach to you and then sell you an OnlyFans account on the side. Hey, the two things you want to do it. We've decided that it's morally gray, not evil. You do you. I'm not to be your judge, but this idea that we're been crossing these moral boundaries within a spiritual framework has me very concerned. Hunter, are you concerned as well? You're concerned I don't give you enough belly rubs. Now you can go back a few days. He did come out of the woodwork and attack me on in a reaction the other day. It was crazy. Um, and I think he's in the same kind of riled up mode. So we'll see. This he could just be here for the pit. And what a pit would it be? Because this is the kind of conversation after I want to. Hey, after I get smacked down and my bro helps me back up, and we're gonna get a beer, maybe we can talk about the lyrical content. It'd be a hell of an experience. I got your nameless, never Well, I mean, this is just strong for me. I really like it, but the lyrical content especially gets the juices flowing. Um, that's why I find a problem with the overly strict spiritual guidelines as well. Thus, its own doctrine creating a prison for its believers. I've openly admitted, strap on the tinfoil hat, and I'm crazy. I think Catholicism drains mostly its believers and then takes that energy and focuses it at dark entities. But I'm crazy, so don't I don't I think they worship the nameless ones in some sort of Lovecraftian design. I don't know, but I hear it's bad. I hear moral decay is the point, and I'll be damned if it was gonna be our lifetime we watched it happen. But I'll sit on the edge of the apocalypse and watch it burn. I mean, that's what you're asking me to witness. I'll witness it. But I just didn't think we'd get here. That's funny. Sorry, I'm not laughing at the song. I think the song is great. We'll go back a second. I was thinking that it was like all of a sudden I pictured like crows as a harbinger of doom in the tree of life, and then all of a sudden the Reaper shows up in the convertible up there. Uh, they're gonna go fast, die young, leave a good-looking corpse. Uh I don't know. I don't know. It's Detroit Rock City. It all just melts together because I've been doing this for a while. After a few years, I'm just grateful when songs like this come across the algorithm. So, August Burns read the Nameless. I stomped on the ending. Hold on. Ah, oh, son of a biscuit. Failed there. My technical prowess are minimal at best. And lag. Oh, we're winning. Fucking winning now. Mm. Or will you slip away thinking you have done just enough to survive? Well, the what's interesting to me about that ending, obviously, me, myself, and I, on these filters, I rely. You'd have to interpret it the way you want for you, or what the band says if you're looking for that direction. All I got's me and the shit I've said on the channel. And this is at the road to, if you buy into those sayings, the road to hell is paved with good intentions. You tried. You thought you did enough. You signaled to the world how you cared, but you watched it slide to this spot, basically silent. I've been kicking and screaming the whole way. Hey, I just turned in 2 years of change because that's how rock bottom I am. Because I needed to pay my bills. First time I haven't paid my bills in 2.5 years. Kind of sad. But I also find the complete, like, I'm starting a new job soon. And I can tell you just from the day I was hired, what I'm allowed to do there is go and work and shut my pie hole. If I even say a word, I'm probably out the door. I definitely can't quote these lyrics because you could tell, and I'm sorry to be this person, but this is how you wear your, I guess a lot of people wear who they are on their sleeve or in their hair dye and their face piercings. But it was quite evident that I'm going to really have to suck it up. Now, if you've been a log subscriber to the channel, we'll see. We'll see what happens. It turns out that's not my strong point. And that's why songs like this hit home. Because I think this is a subject. I've been talking about it since the lyrical content of Nightwish Reactions. When I was like, I reflected on some of the lyrics and I'm like, well, that's it looks pretty, but it sure sounds hopeless. Seems like you're not the master of anything. And you are the master of your flesh suit, navigating it through the labyrinth that is the universe of your surrounding bubbles. There's it is. That's what you got to do. Does it hurt? It's nobody's fucking fault. Because it hurts for lots of it. Suffering is a dynamic in that whole process. What kills me is the people that think it's all supposed to be happy. Are you fucking shitting me? So let's say we stop eating meat. Do you think the eagle's gonna stop eating the deer? Gonna stop eating the rodents? Your poodles? The alligator gonna stop doing what alligators do? You gonna rewrite all that code because you have guilt? Or have you misinterpreted the purpose and your purpose wasn't to save anything, just try to don't get me wrong, I think it's good that we progress and attempt to better ourselves. But I think there's a whole lot of people that think there's more to it than survival. And yeah, you are birthed into a PvE/PvP server. You go do you. You want to destroy the family. You want to destroy the structure. You want to destroy most things that kept people, let's say, safe from harm. Wow, you reap the benefits of that all along the lines of moral decay. August Burns read The Nameless. Shit, that seemed like that was fun. We'll see. Marty, I hope that seemed good. I mean, I don't know. Am I too off base? Am I crazy? Let me know in the comments. Anybody else as well, but yeah, there's one person I know who will watch this, so that's where we're at. Later.